Hey R8. I'm going to do a special drawing with you guys today because I like to do Fun Friday stuff with my advanced kids, and I think that you guys deserve one too because you are stuck at home and it is no fun. So, you're going to need some paper. I'm going to have to draw like this because I don't have my document camera here that can connect to my Google Chromebook. So, the disadvantage of that is that it's really hard to see sometimes. So I'm going to have to hold everything up to you really, really close and make it really awkward. And then the second thing that you're going to need is a pencil. Please don't draw in pen because pen doesn't erase. And some of the stuff that we do, you might want to erase with. So find a pencil. We're going to draw a cupcake because Wayne Thiebaud is an artist who did cakes and pies and cupcakes and candies and very, very foodie, this guy. He's a pop artist. He's our next artist. We're going to start him next week. So no worries there. But I just thought it would be fun to start with like a fun little dessert drawing for you guys. So yeah, this way would be best. So portrait style paper, make things carefully and use your eraser if you need to. We're going to start with the base of our cupcake. So your cupcake starts with a curvy line. Here is a curvy line. You're not coloring my line. Sorry, I am working from home and I have a little girl who is also working from home and it makes it very difficult. All right. Shoo, go away. Thank you. All right. This is going to be curved here, and this is going to come in curved the same way. And I know mine's not perfectly even. It's really hard to draw up on your shoulder and demonstrating. So if you don't believe me, try it. Your bottom piece of your cupcake is also going to be curved. Remember that all of this is optional, guys. So if you don't want to draw with me, don't draw with me. That's okay. You're not hurting my feelings. Everybody who does the drawing, though, will receive extra credit points on your lowest grades in school tool. You can either send it to me through a photo through email, or you can save them up and bring them to school when we get back to see each other. So cupcakes have these really cool little wrappers, and this one is going to have some little lines on it. Just to show the texture of the wrapper, it's very important. Okay, so ready? Here's the fun part. We're going to make a little bottom of our cupcake, and then we're going to put a ton of frosting on our cupcake. So this one's going to go up like this, and this side's going to have a little curve like this, and then I'm going to bring them in like this because this is the little piece of our cupcake, like the top of our cupcake that's peeking out of the frosting. Should hold this here a little longer for you guys. Then from this point, we're going to start adding frosting. So this frosting is going to come around and connect with a big swoop, just like this. And this side's going to come up like this, but they're not going to touch each other. Okay, so they're not touching. We need a lot more frosting than this tiny little dollop. I don't know about when you guys frost at home, but when I frost at home, we put a lot of frosting on. And then this piece is going to come up with some more. It's going to be like this. This little piece is our piece that the frosting's sitting on. We're going to have another piece that comes up like this. And on this side, it's going to sit on it this time. So we're going to have like this. It looks crazy right now, but I'm not totally done yet. Don't worry. And then this little piece right on this side is going to loop and have like a big like Cool Whip looking thing on the top. Because we love frosting, don't we, guys? Yeah. So here's our little cupcake so far. Okay. Cupcakes always need some sort of candy on top. So whether you're putting like a Hershey Kiss on it or a strawberry or a cherry, and yes, strawberries and cherries are considered candy in my house because They're so sweet and delicious. So mine is going to have a big cherry on top. So I'm going to put a big old cherry right there. I'm going to have a little indent on it, just like this. The little stem is going to come off so it looks like a cherry. Isn't that adorable? And I'm going to put a little shiny on it so we know it's like a nice maraschino cherry that's all fresh out of the little jar and still juicy. I am also going to add some little sprinkles to mine. I'm going to go through and I'm going to start drawing lots of little sprinkles because I don't know about all of you, but my daughter and I, we are sprinkle people. I'm even going to have some sprinkles that are sitting on top. So that way my little guy over here, my little cupcake, looks delicious and real. We want our sprinkles to sit on top of things and look like they're real and they're not just a little sad drawing that we're doing because we're lonely and we miss Mrs. Comstock and Mrs. Comstock misses all of us. And it's just so sad, but it's okay because we have sprinkles, right? Imaginary sprinkles. So here's all my little sprinkles. I was thinking about adding some more up here too because this looks kind of sad. I was looking at it. I notice stuff in the camera as I do things. So if I go back in and touch up different areas, it's because I noticed something. So here's some more little sprinkles up here. I'm going to do some sprinkles down here. And I'm going to bring this part in too, just so that it looks like it's more like sitting on top of it. Just by adding that little line, I made like a big difference. And that little clip, 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 clip noise, that's my dog running around my feet. Okay, so I'm going to put some more little sprinkles. I know some of my sprinkles are a lot bigger than other sprinkles. It's okay. Sometimes sprinkles, they get broken in the move or they get bigger because Mrs. Comstock gets excited and wants bigger sprinkles. Or sometimes you have tiny sprinkles and sometimes you have big sprinkles. And, you know, sprinkles, they just all over the place, these sprinkles. They're going to put some right in here and there and over here. And I don't want them to be in a perfect line because that's weird. So I'm going to make sure I overlap some of these and make sure I do some other stuff. And that one and this one and maybe this one right here. And there we go. So just some random sprinkles right there. So here's some sprinkles on my cupcake. So we're not done. My cupcake needs to not be floating. It's very important to me that none of my pictures are ever floating, hopefully. So I'm going to put it on like a table. So I put a horizon line in the background. A horizon line is just a horizontal line that shows you the difference between like the ground and the sky or the table and the wall, maybe. So what I would like you guys to do for the rest of this image is I want you to color your cupcake in and your sprinkles and your awesome little thing that's on top and your wrapper and make it so beautiful and wonderful that it's completely original to you. Then I would like you to create some sort of background on this. Maybe the tablecloth is checkered like a picnic. Maybe this cupcake is outdoors on a picnic table and you have like hills in the background and like the sun or a sunset and some trees. Or maybe this is inside your house and you have beautiful countertops of some sort, whatever you'd like to make. They could be checkered countertops. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe it's a tablecloth that's checkered. You can put a window in the background. You could make it with just wallpaper behind it, and this is the countertop, okay? So you could have like striped wallpaper, or maybe it's at a birthday party, and you could write like happy birthday at the top and make it look like a banner, okay? Be super creative, right? And I can't wait to see your pictures all finished and amazing when you come back. So really quickly, just one last look at the cupcake before I say goodbye to you and tell you to have a great weekend and make sure you're doing your stuff. And I am still posting that quiz today, so stay tuned. Miss you.